What's up, guys? It's Marissa with Barely Keeping It Together, and I am back on the YouTube machine, and I'm happy to be here with you. And today we are discussing all things home decor for fall. Fall home decor has the ultimate potential for kitsch, right? So it is the decor that can make your house feel like that live, laugh, love of all seasons. Like, it is the epitome of Ray Dunn. It is the epitome of word art that says, it's fall, y'all, or fallen leaves, or whatever. And I'm here to show you all things that you can get on Amazon that are going to be fall theme, Thanksgiving. You can use them from Labor Day weekend through Thanksgiving and not look kitschy and have your house feel a little bit more fall-y than it did, obviously, this summer. So the good news that I have for you is adding fall to your house without adding kitsch does not exclude the idea of a pumpkin. We can still decorate with pumpkins. They are natural, they're pretty, and also we can get some from Amazon that are just cute and classy. So first up, I want to show you this group of white pumpkins that I'm going to put right here. They're available for just under $23 on Amazon. I'm sorry if I'm looking down, I'm looking at my list and pictures, and you actually get 12 pumpkins, 2 larger, and then the rest are smaller. So you can put these at table settings, you can put them across sort of a dining table, an entry table, that sort of thing. But you don't have to just do a white pumpkin. Of course, you can do natural pumpkins that you get at your local stores. But if you're shopping here on Amazon, we also have a group of these small orange pumpkins that I liked that are made out of like a papery kind of, like a paper mache kind of look, but it looks natural and really pretty. Again, right here, and that is gonna be a group of, I'm not sure how many come in that group, but it looks like 12-ish, and those are $15 on Amazon. So that is a great option as well. And then this is potentially the most controversial, and I think that you have to sort of proceed with caution if you're going to be doing this, which is the velvet pumpkins. I like these ones with the quite natural looking stem. You can buy a set of them of 4 for $21, or you could buy them individually. Now, again, one of the reasons I want you to proceed with caution is the velvet could look a little cheap. So just make sure you try to keep the rest of it like super high-end looking, or also the colors aren't necessarily all fall. They have blues and they have pinks, which can be a fun way to add in to the fall decor. But again, just proceed with caution with that. Now, not pumpkins, but we do have the dried corn stalks that you could use similarly to pumpkins, and you can get those in all different sets here on Amazon. I will be linking a couple options below because my favorite one that I found is actually currently already out of stock for the season, and we just hit Labor Day. So we know that corn stalks are going to be popular. In terms of small decor, reusable year after year, I'm going to suggest you get amber colors and brown tone glass that you can have, again, on entry tables, that sort of thing. We have like apothecary style amber glasses, which you can get a set of those for $23. And then also, if you have a little bit more of modern taste, we do have a brown vase, which you could have flowers in, things like that. And that's just $20. And by the way, these are all Amazon Prime, which is great. Now, another thing I want to mention in terms of fall decor is I love the idea of candles and candlesticks, because as we're getting into this cooler weather, we're kind of going more towards this like hygge, Scandinavian cozy season. So I have been loving taper candles, both straight as well as the like swirled twisty ones that are super easily accessible here on Amazon. And then also candlesticks to hold said candle taper candles. So that being said, I always find that when you're decorating a space or creating a vignette, one of the hardest items to source or to have on hand, and that you always need, is these like taller, thinner options. And taper candles in a candlestick is the perfect option because you can scooch them together closer or create them separate and create better vignettes with having the height and not something that's huge and wide for the height. So there's a ton of options of candlesticks here on Amazon. I'm actually going to create, and I'll link it down below, I actually have created already, a whole candlestick and taper candle board, because I think that they are the go-to, and you can do them anywhere from modern to traditional. They have really antique looking options in like vintage brasses. They have glass, they have crystal, they have silver, they have more that like rustic pottery look. They have all kinds of candlesticks, and again, just create sort of that vignette height really nicely. So I highly, highly recommend. And by the way, incredibly low cost for creating that like check mark of your vignette, just kind of looking proper and correct. So highly recommend that. And then I also want to recommend some dried floral. We can do the dried grasses for fall. You can buy all different colors and types of grasses. It doesn't just have to be the pampas grass. So definitely check out the dried grasses. This one I thought was a nice arrangement of fall tones, and it's just $23, and you get 4 different types of grasses. Both, again, just like pumpkins, another thing that you can source naturally, potentially in your backyard, like I could, or if you live in an urban environment, would be pine cones. And you can buy sets of pine cones for a table setting or a bowl or something like that to just add that sort of fall and Thanksgiving look. And I don't want to forget the idea of pottery and sort of vintage looking items. And there's a couple options here on Amazon that I'm going to specifically reference, but I also wanted to say we can get the paper mache bowls, which you could either DIY or you could just purchase, and they come from a bunch of different sources, and those are the perfect kind of centerpieces. Now, another area that you can also decorate for fall, just to make it feel more thematic for the season, would be your sofas and chairs. And the way that you can do that is by changing out your pillow covers, which is one of my favorite ways to switch out decor, and also throw blankets. So look for really warm fall tones like greens and burnt oranges, maybe even a burnt yellow. You can do navies, just depending on the colors in your home, of course, tans and browns. And then I love the idea of adding in either a leather piece, like a little leather pillow cover, or even a plaid, but just make sure it's not like a kitschy, like cheap, it's fall, y'all kind of buffalo plaid. Go for like a plaid with tones of browns and tans. And again, I'll have them linked below, but this is exactly kind of the look that I mean that I'm going for. And same thing with blankets. You definitely want to just like cozy up the space with some fall warm blankets and even some fall scented candles. I personally am not a pumpkin girly. I like apple and cinnamon and those sorts of scents. So I will link some of my favorites of those for you as well. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is all about how you get that fall look in your house anywhere from Labor Day through Thanksgiving without that over the top sort of farmhouse, barn house kind of cheap looking decor. So go check out my Amazon links below and make sure to follow me here. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video. It does a lot to help my channel, as well as my TikTok and my Instagram, which everything is again linked below, and I have some shorter form videos over there. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.